So welcome back to real-time chat application with Laravel and Pusher, and in this episode we are going to start our project from scratch. So with that, I'm your host Sarthak. This is a channel where I talk about Laravel and the cool thing about Laravel. So if you are new, consider subscribing and like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. So let's get started, and we have to pull our new Laravel application. So I will say Laravel new, let's say chat, and hit enter. So you obviously have to complete my basics Laravel tutorial before coming to this series, because this is a sort of advanced series. So I recommend you to complete the Laravel 5.4 beginner series on this channel, and you will get the link in the description. And there is also an advanced Laravel series on which everything I have explained in detail, every topic like events, queue, broadcasting, everything. So I recommend to complete that first and then come back here to get the most from this series. So our level 5.4 is now, I think, completely installed. So let's get back to that directory. So cd chat, we are here, and let's open this. And so I will say php artisan serve and hit enter. So let's open that in the Chrome browser, and yes, we have our local host 8000 fresh installation of Laravel. So what we need next, so what I will do, I will create one more command prompt so that I can do much more things. Okay, so we have this. Let's minimize that one. Okay, so what next thing we have to do? Next, we have to install npm. So I will say npm install, and again it will take a couple of times. So I will come back when it will finished. Okay, so npm is successfully installed. So let's try to run npm run, so dash run, then dev, and it will compile all the files assets for us, and we will see what is all these things. But let's first see, yeah, it's working fine. So next step is to open our application in Sublime Text. So let's maximize it. Okay, so I have told you to run this npm run dev. So what that do? So firstly, I will go to this package.json file. You can see it says dev. Script is dev, so we are going to run this. So it will run the development mode, and what it will do, so close this, open webpack.mix.js. It will compile this file, which is in the resources assets.js app.js file, into public slash js file, which is resources assets.js, and this app.js file into public js app.js file. Okay, so why is that? Because we are going to use Vue, we are going to use Bootstrap, and by the way, this Bootstrap is this file actually, not the Bootstrap framework. Okay, so that will compile all these things to understand by the browser. So this is for the npm thing. So let's now open Vues and create one file called let's say chat.blade.php. As simple as that. This file is now created, and let's create HTML5 markup, and here we have to provide, so let's define it, and we will say asset, and because it's CSS, so that should be inside CSS folder, then app.css. And similarly, we have to define the script also. So script source, and that should be again asset, then inside the JS folder app.js. And because we are using Bootstrap, let's create a container. So I will say dot container. This is because of the emmet package for the Sublime. So dot container. Inside that, I will create a dot row. That means all these things. So hit tab and we will get all these things. So let's give a h1 tag which says chat room. Exactly, very nice. So for this, let's create a route file. So I will go to web.php file. Firstly, remove these things, we don't need that. And now route get, that should be chat. And now let's do the closer, and closer will give return of the view, and view name is obviously chat. We have created the chat file, so which is chat.blade.php. So let's go to our Chrome, refresh, and go to chat. And yeah, it's chat, but if you inspect this and go to console, you can see it says it doesn't find any element with the app because we are using view. And if I go to asset.js app.js, view has to initialize with a div or any element with id of app. So let's give id of app to this row div. So I will say app, go back, refresh. That app error is now gone, but we need next thing called csrf token. So I will go to that link, and this will give me this meta tag. So let's copy that, close it, and give that on the head part. Okay, so refresh one more time, and now you can see we don't have any kind of error in our console. That means everything is working exactly fine. Okay, now I need Bootstrap 4, not Bootstrap 3 or the older version. I want the Bootstrap 4. So Bootstrap, I will go to get Bootstrap, and here we have Bootstrap 4 is coming. So let's get started with the Bootstrap. So how we will start? So view install methods. So we can install via npm. Where is the npm version? Yeah, here it is. So let's install Bootstrap 4. So I will paste it here, and it will download Bootstrap 4 for us, and we will style according to our Bootstrap 4 classes. So that will be nice because we are using so much advanced features. So let's use Bootstrap 4. That is also the advanced thing. It's coming and it's installed perfectly. Now let's go to our project, and in our project you will see the SAS folder in which we will have app.scss file. Here we are using the Bootstrap, which is actually for this looks, but we want the Bootstrap 4. So we have to go to node modules, scroll down to Bootstrap, and you will get two Bootstrap folder. One is bootstrap-sas, which is the older one, but the new Bootstrap is here, and inside this you will find these files, but you have to go to sas, that means scss file, and you can see this bootstrap.scss there. We have to include this. So let's close this, and we need to have bootstrap slash scss slash bootstrap.scss. So let's run npm watch one more time, and let's see, is there any error? So yeah, there is some kind of error. So what are the errors? It says incompatible unit rem and pixel. So actually what's happening here, Bootstrap 4 doesn't like pixel px. It will now move to rem, that means rem. So change in your underscore variables dot scss file from pixel to rem, and let's save this. As we save this file, you will get a notification of build successful. And now let's go reload our file, and you can see some changes here because this is our new Bootstrap 4. So next thing is, let's close this. We need some list items. So I will go here, and let's go to components, and here I will go to find the list groups. We have list groups here. So let's grab this one, and instead of this chat room, paste that one. And here I will say chat room, and refresh. and oops, so we have to do something. Okay, the problem is we are here with variables and size we have used. So let's search 14 pixel equal to rem. How much rem? So pixel to rem conversion. So we need 0.875 rem. So this is happening for the first time with me, but I don't know how to actually fix this, but I find this one. So if you find another kind of tweak to build this with the pixel, please tell in the comment section to help everyone. Okay, so let's go refresh, and yeah, we are getting this thing. But again, the problem is we want to have it at the center. So let's use Bootstrap for layout system. Let's go to grid in the layouts, and here, so let's search for offsetting column. So it will be like offset, simple offset, and MD and 4. So it will be like offset 4. Yeah, it's good. And next thing is we need that to be of call of 4. Reload. Yeah, that's nice. I think it's looking quite nice. And next thing, we need a text box here. So here after input box, and give a class of form control here, and obviously a placeholder which says type your message here. 3 dots, reload, and yeah, it's looking quite nice. So these things we have done. So let's do one thing more. That body background, I don't like this. I like only white one. So white will have FFF, and next thing is, yeah, it's now cool. So white background and this thing, we have completed our basic setup, and in the next episode we are dive into the view part and create some components. So we need to say here something, and when I hit enter it will do something else. So if you are happy with this series, if you want to learn more from Bitfumes, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the bell button so that you will get the notification. And don't forget to like Bitfumes on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want, you can donate $1 or more on the patreon.com to help me and to improve the quality content of this channel. So we will meet in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.